Boolean objects are probably the most commonly used of the compound objects. Similar to the Shape Builder tool in Illustrator, Boolean objects are used to combine and remove primitives from one another in order to create a new object. To get started, you need at least two different primitives. So for this video, I'm going to use two boxes and a sphere. It's important to note that there are two Boolean objects to choose from. There's Boolean and pro-Boolean. We're going to examine both. To get started, select the primitive you want to use as your base. So I'm going to select the green box. Next, underneath the Create option, Geometry, and inside of the drop-down, you're going to select Compound Objects. You'll notice some of the object types that you are given, including both Boolean and pro-Boolean. We're going to start with Boolean since it's the older of the two techniques. With that box selected, I click the Boolean option. You'll notice on the rollout, I get a couple of new things. Of most importance to you are Boolean parameters, which allows you to add and remove operands to work with, and operand parameters down here at the bottom. We're only going to worry about the three on the left. What they do is pretty self-evident, but a union is used to join items together, subtract is used to remove, and an intersect is used to get a result that is made up of the locations where the objects touch one another. Union is the default. So I'm going to select Add Operand, and I'm going to click on the sphere. You'll notice, if you look around the object, it automatically joins the objects together. I can also add another operand in the form of the box, and I can hit Subtract. Now, you've got a hole that goes through that particular object. If I come up and reselect that sphere, and I chose Intersect, you'll get a completely different result, where it only shows where the two objects were touching one another. Pro-Boolean works the same way. Again, you go Create, Geometry, Compound Objects, and with your base object selected, you choose Pro-Boolean. The rollouts look different, but they perform all the same tasks. Instead of adding operands, you're picking. So you can choose how you're going to use the object. We're going to stick with Move for now. Under Parameters, again, you have your options to choose. So I'm going to start picking. I'm going to select the box, and it's going to do a subtract. If I turn off Start Picking, you'll notice I can come down below and I can make changes to my objects. So I can change an operation from here, change that operation, and it becomes a union. It doesn't matter which of the Boolean options you use, as long as you're comfortable with using the one that you select. Hopefully this helps you understand compound objects, specifically Boolean, a little bit better.